In a game where everyone who makes content is a pro, one stands out for being a potato. A potato who is from humble beginnings. Wants to be the very best when it comes to winning. I'm Lexus, a potato player dreaming to become a pro player in the world of CODM. Join me for my quest to victory. Greetings, viewer. Welcome to another episode of A Potato Plays CODM. It's the start of Season 2 and I'm interested to see and try out the new gun that has been added to the game. Also, if you're wondering how I got this skin that I'm using, the events given to us by the developers of the game are great. There's this one where you can try out free operator skins and weapon skins. Also, there's the free legendary M for skin giveaway. I'm also interested in the new class they added in the game. It's like the punt class, but the videos I watched about it said that it's better and it lets you do a wall run. It's like playing as Alex in the prototype game. I like the style on this character skin. It has a hood and a cape. It gives off a super soldier vibe from me, or like something an evil villain would wear. Oh, look, an enemy. Let's say hi.
Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle.
Engaging the enemy down.
For now, I guess I'll take the M4. I don't have much of a choice, but I need a rifle. It's better than just having an SMG. Rifles provide better damage and range. By the way, I got an AK-117 on a weapon chest. This weapon is still very good even without the attachments. I'd like to compare it to the new weapon when I get that one. And if I do so, I'll make a gunsmith about it and share it to all of you. Speaking of the new weapon, we just got it, the Type 19. Let's see how well this gun performs.
Engaging the enemies. Changing mag. Cover me.
Well, the recoil isn't that much of a problem. But the attack speed of this gun is great. The damage is comparable to the AK-117. I guess the developers are trying to make this as the AK-117 alternative.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
I'm also glad that the Bison is back as a ground loot. This gun is my go-to gun in the multiplayer mode of the game. It has good damage, a huge magazine for bullets, and it's great with either hip firing or ADS mode firing.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Enemy down. Enemy eliminated.
Skill chip ready for upgrade.
After I rescue my teammate here, chaos will ensue. Stick around and watch how this fight goes on.
Get out of this smoke.
Cover me. Reloading.
Well, this was unfortunate. I didn't heal up before I engaged, so I'm down here hoping for my teammate to help me. Let's see how things go.
The airdrop is coming.
Bitch, you guessed it!
After surviving in the last game, I hopped into a new one. But the CODM gods must hate me for just giving me one teammate.
Here we go.
And the sadder part here is that Teammate wants to play like a loner and decides to leave me alone in the plane. Random teammates these days just don't have any sense of teamwork. Even though my teammate doesn't want to drop alongside me, I'll still drop somewhere near so that I can go with my teammate when trouble ensues. M13 is a great weapon. Fast attack speed and decent damage. Although I'm a bit sad because its recoil is a bit too much. But let's use this one and find something to replace it with later.
And help them return to the battle.
Disgusting. Goes away from a teammate then immediately quits after dying. How dreadful. If you know you're not that good of a player, stick with your team, so that you can help out each other. If you're going away from the team, make sure you can do well alone and can defend yourself properly. If you can't, better give up your pride as a loner and do some teamwork. This Fennec sure is good. Great attack speed and great damage. If I unlock this gun, I'll sure be using it for future videos. Just see how this gun carried me throughout the game.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Coming. The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
I just realized that the Fennec is also good for ad style shooting. I'm getting a bit more interested in this gun. But now let's trade our M13 for the Type 19. I really want to see how this gun performs in every aspect.
Get some rest, soldier.
You might be asking yourself why I used my medic skill earlier. Well, if you didn't know, the medic class skill can repair armor. It repairs the kinetic armor boost, makes equipping armor faster and makes rescuing knocked down teammates faster. I'm finally going to say that from most of my games. I'll be playing as a medic now rather than a quick strike user. I love the mobility that the quick strike gives. But the medic class is better in every aspect for me. It's better for my kind of playstyle. I can certainly say that the Type 19 feels a lot like the AK-117. This will now be my go-to gun and replace the ground loot gun I use. It's so good, especially with the right mods. Its recoil is good, the damage and range is good, and the attack speed is also great. Also, I didn't notice that there was an arsenal crate lying round near me. I guess I got too distracted by the enemy footsteps. Let's go and say goodbye to our Type 9 team for now. Let's start using the OG Battle Royale go-to gun, the AK-117. I won't lie to you, but I walked for 3 minutes and found no enemies until I heard these guys shooting at each other. Finally, we can get some action. That tank behind me scares me. I'll try to play it safe and do my best to take down enemies while staying alive.
Almost red airdrop.
Let's try to get rid of that tank. I'll bomb it till they see the light of heavens and if any enemies survive. I'll use the buildings behind me as a way for cover. Remember, using cover and being aware of your surroundings is also a big part in winning
The
fights.
safe zone is collapsing.
When you have cover, you can heal up and
Airdrop
use it
incoming.
for your defense and shoot down your enemies. If they rush you,
Airdrop has been delivered.
observe what happens next in here. You might get a lesson or two and realize what I said earlier. I was planning on going up the roof, but there was no time. So instead I stayed above the boxes where the enemy can't see me, thinking that I was just behind the door of the house. I got the element of surprise and knocked the enemy down. The next encounter will also give you a lesson.
Get some rest, soldier. Flashbang grenade. Proceed with caution. Get some rest, soldier.
You see, even though I was almost in big trouble, because I rushed into an enemy squad, they had a hard time taking me down. Using that tree as a means of defense gave me the upper hand, and took down that enemy who was just shooting at me like crazy. And that's why cover is very important. And also a huge props to the medic class. Without it, I was a goner. Just look how useful it is in battle and in technical means. Using the skill, you can nullify the danger zone damage and buy yourself a bit more time. I think that one was snoozing off and trying to sleep.
Airdrop incoming. Down to the last 5 teams. Airdrop has been delivered. Get some rest, soldier. The safe zone is collapsing.
This one's a bit too far, so I'll just fall back and wait for that enemy to enter the zone. Also, have another observation of the following scene. You'll be surprised how aim is more important than movement.
Only 2 teams left. Getting close to victory.
Your enemy may move a lot, but if you can follow the movements, and also have a good enough aim, you can counter those shotgun terrors. And here's the last lesson why fighting someone with cover is like using a knife to a gunfight. Just remember, when you are not confident on your skill, stick with the basics. Use cover, practice your aim. And if that doesn't work, be a potato like me. I am here to rewrite the meaning of being called a potato. I'll prove to you that even potatoes can be good at something. Now, I'll show you where I got this limited timed operator skin, and how you can choose to get yours. Just follow my lead and you'll get there. As you can see, there's a lot to choose from in here. Well, then let's get started with the outro. If you like what you saw, tell me in the comments if I should upload more videos of my journey in CODM. This has been a Potato Player. I'll see you in the next one. Farewell and thank you all for your support.